Hey, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how I draw female bodies. So throughout this video, there's going to be a ton of anatomy tips too. Let's get started. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to draw bodies from the front view and then also how to draw more like difficult poses. So I'll leave timestamps down below for you to like skip around if you need to. So when I'm drawing bodies, I start off with a head and I just draw like a random globular shape and like decide the shape later. And then I draw the shoulders and I draw like the waist and then I bring like the hip outwards and like bring the hips both like out, like curvy, I guess. And then I'll draw the arms and I just draw the arms like straight down, but I make the top part a little thicker and then the bottom part a little thinner just because that's how the human body works. So I do that on both arms, and then our legs are half of our body height. So I try to make sure that they are, unless I'm trying to make the character look and appear a little bit taller. But in this case, I wasn't. She actually looks a little short in this. Then I will draw like a little circle around where the knee is, and I will take the calves coming a little outward, but they're like smaller than the thigh, if that makes sense. Because on the human body, the thigh is bigger than the calf, if that makes sense. That sounds weird. But then I'll just do that on both sides. Then I will erase the head and I'll draw in the actual shape. So I tend to do like more of an oval because our heads aren't like the like circle, they're more of an oval shape, so I'll draw the oval shape and then I'll add some guidelines to it. And the guidelines just help me know like what direction the head's going in and stuff. And then I tend to fix the shoulders up a little bit just once I've drawn the head, because I want the shoulders to not look as stiff and I want them to be a little bit more soft looking instead of being just like like looking really really stiff. And then I just fix up any of the mistakes on the body. Then once I'm done with that, I add the clothes. So I'll just add like a shirt and then like pants. So for her, I just did like a like puffy sleeve top and then some sweatpants. And this is like what I tend to draw most of the time just because it's really easy and simple to draw. Okay, moving on to more difficult poses, I just add the head and then the shoulders, and then I draw a line of action which helps me determine which parts of the body is going to be. You can get a lot of like inspiration for poses off of Pinterest, which can help you with it. Okay, so first I start off with the shoulders like I always do. So I just draw them with a curve to them, and then I'll draw the upper part of the body. And then the waist, but this time I'm going to be bringing the hips down to like the sitting position that she's in, I guess. And then I'm drawing the legs up, and I don't really do the same step with the calves in this position because it's a different position, so the calves don't really show as much. And then I'll draw the arm, and I'll do the same thing where it gets thinner as it goes down. And then I'm adding the other leg and the other arm. So I'll just add that, and then I add the hands, but for this video I'm just doing like a square for it. And then I'm just erasing some of the lines that aren't really needed anymore. And then I'm just fixing up and touching up some places. And then I'm erasing more from like the lines that are not needed in the line of action because I don't really want people to see that in my drawings. Then I am just drawing in the clothes, and I did the same character but in different positions, so I just drew the clothes, the same ones as before. So you just need to make sure that you're putting it in the right places, and have like the right folds and stuff depending on the position it's the character's in. So yeah, I just drew the Princess Polly top with the sweatpants, and I just fixed up some of the lines a little bit more. So once I'm finished up at drawing the bodies, I'll just then add in the faces. Okay, so I hope this video helped you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Don't you hesitate, girl.